हेलो एवरीवन एंड वेलकम टू एडुलिव। आज के इस वीडियो में हम क्लास 9th एंड 10th ICSE स्टूडेंट्स की ट्रेजर चेस्ट के वर्कबुक सॉल्यूशंस लाए हैं 3rd चैप्टर के द मॉडल मिलीनियर के। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं वीडियो। तो सबसे पहले इसमें MCQ टाइप्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस दिए गए हैं। तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, अकॉर्डिंग टू द राइटर रोमांस इज़ द प्रिविलेज ऑफ द ऑप्शंस आर पुअर, टैलेंटेड, रिच और डिजर्विंग। Answer is B option, rich. Second question is, Hagi's father has bequeathed him a history of the Peninsular War in 15 volume and a. Options are, A option is a beautiful bungalow, B option is 10,000 pounds, C option is a clevery sword or a gun. Answer is C option, a clevery sword. Third question is, Laura Madden adored Huggy, but she was not prepared to degrade her. Options are, A option is mother's ambition, B option is father's wishes, C option is own aspirations, or dear friends. Answer is B option, father's wishes. Fourth question is, Alan Trevor was not only a painter but also. Options are musician, dancer, an artist, or a businessman. Answer is C option, an artist. Fifth question is, a beggar in Trevor's studio had in one hand a stick and in dash in the other. Options are a bag or a begging bowl. C option is a few currently note, and D option is a battered hat. Answer is D option, a battered hat. Sixth question is, Trevor says such beggars are not to be met with everybody. In which tone is this sentence spoken? Options are humorous, ironical, contemptuous, or all of the above. Answer is B option, ironical. Seventh question is, don't run away, Huggy, he said. As he went out, I will be back in a moment. Where had he gone? Answer is C option, to see the frame maker. Eighth question is, to see what money he had. Huggy felt in his pockets. What could he find? Answer is B option, a sovereign and some coppers. Ninth question is, according to Trevor, an artist's heart is in his. Options. Correct option is B option, head. 10th question is, when they were married, who made a speech at the wedding breakfast? Answer is B option, Baron Husberg. ये हमारे पास ICSE की मैथ्स की क्वेश्चन बैंक का एक क्वेश्चन है। तो सेकंड क्वेश्चन है, फॉर ऑल द वैल्यूज ऑफ कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ अ मूविंग पॉइंट Q आर A cos थीटा एंड B sin थीटा, देन द इक्वेशन ऑफ द लोकस Q इज. ऑप्शंस आर x square upon a square plus y square upon b square equals to 1, or B option is x square upon a square plus y square upon b square equals to 0. C option is x square upon b square plus y square upon a square equals to 0, and D option is x square upon b square plus y square upon a square equals to 1. So the correct answer is A option, x square upon a square plus y square upon b square equals to 1. So the explanation is, let x and y be the coordinates of the point on the moving point Q. Then we shall have x equals to a cos theta, or x upon a equals to cos theta, and y upon b equals to sin theta. So sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to x square upon a square plus y square upon b square, which is equals to the 1. तो ये है क्लास 10th की मैथ्स की ICSE क्वेश्चन बैंक। इसमें आपको चैप्टर वाइज एंड कैटेगरी वाइज चैप्टर्स मिलेंगे। वर्ड ऑफ एडवाइस बाय एक्सपर्ट्स, स्पेशल फोकस ऑन न्यू पैटर्न ऑफ क्वेश्चन एंड कंप्लीट एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ ऑल द MCQs। और इसको पब्लिश किया है ओसवाल पब्लिकेशंस ने, और ये आपके 2025 एग्जामिनेशन के लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल होगी। और ये स्ट्रिक्टली बेस्ड है लेटेस्ट सिलेबस के, जो कि पर्सपेक्ट किया गया है काउंसिल से। इसमें क्लास 10th के सारे चैप्टर्स को कवर किया गया है, और स्टार्टिंग में हर चैप्टर्स के शॉर्ट नोट्स भी गिवन है इसमें। और इसमें आपको हर तरह के क्वेश्चंस भी मिल जाएंगे, चाहे वो फार्मूला बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस हो, कॉन्सेप्ट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस और फिगर बेस्ड टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस हो। इसमें आपको हर क्वेश्चन के प्रॉपर सॉल्यूशन एंड एक्सप्लेनेशन भी गिवन है अलॉन्ग विथ सॉल्व्ड सैम्पल पेपर्स। तो बुक की लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में गिवन है। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं कॉम्प्रिहेंशन पैसेजेस के क्वेश्चन से। तो फर्स्ट पैसेज का फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, हु इज़ ही रेफर टू इन द फर्स्ट लाइन, हाउ डज ही लुक। आंसर इज he referred to in the first line is protagonist of the story, that is Huggy Ikrin. He was handsome with brown hair, clear cut profile and green eyes. Second question is, what quality did he not have. Answer is he had various accomplishments to his credit, however he lacked the quality of amassing money, although he tried various businesses. Third question is, what did his father bequeath to him. Answer is Huggy's father had bequeathed him his cavalry sword and a history of the Peninsular War in 15 volumes. Fourth question is, what was his only means of sustenance. Answer is Huggy had failed in all ventures he had undertaken in order to sustain his life. The only means of sustenance now was 200 pounds allowed by an aunt. Fifth question is, what is he compared with one of the stock exchange. He is compared with the butterfly, which a charming but delicate insect. The comparison fits Huggy एस्काइन पर्सनैलिटी. सेकेंड पैसेज के क्वेश्चन से स्टार्ट करते हैं. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, हाउ डज ही लुक. डिस्क्राइब हिज अपीरियंस. आंसर इज ही वॉज गुड लुकिंग विद crisp brown hair and a clear cut profile and a grey eyes. In short, he was a fascinating man who never said a bad thing to anybody. Second question is, which two things did the Colonel lose in India. Answer is, while in India the Colonel had lost his temper and his digestion and never recovered from either of them. Third question is, what was the hindrance in Huggy's engagement with Laura. Answer is, Laura's father, a colonel, desired that Huggy must have 10,000 pounds with him before thinking of his engagement with Laura. This was the hindrance. Fourth question is, the colonel was fond of Huggy, but still he didn't allow him to marry his daughter and wife. Answer is, the colonel was extremely fond of Huggy, still he didn't allow him to marry his daughters because he was not satisfactorily settled in life. Fifth question is, which sentence in the passage shows that he was madly in love with Laura. Answer is, the sentence that he was ready to kiss his shoestrings shows that he was madly in love with Laura. अब थर्ड क्वेश्चन के पैसेज से स्टार्ट करते हैं. तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, हु इज़ ही रेफर टू इन द फर्स्ट लाइन. हाउ डज ही लुक. आंसर इज, he referred to in the first line is Alan Trevor. He looked a strange fellow with a spotted face and a red-ridged beard. Second question is, what tells you that he was a great painter. Answer is, Trevor dressed a rich man, Parham Herzberg, in such a manner that he looked like a perfect beggar. Moreover, the painting made by Trevor perfectly matched beggar's condition, and it proved that whenever he took up the brush, he was real master in his art. Third question is, who are the only people a painter should know. Answer is, Trevor believed that a painter should know the people who are beautiful, are an artistic pleasure to look and at an intellectual repose to talk to. Fourth question is, what is his opinion about the beautiful people. Answer is, his opinion about the beautiful people was that they should be artistic pleasure to look and at an intellectual response talk. Fifth question is, who according to him ruled the world. Answer is, according to him, men of fire, refined taste and women who are appreciated by one and all are the ones who should really rule. फोर्थ पैसेज से स्टार्ट करते हैं. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, वाई डज हगी फील दैट द मॉडल शुड हैव अ परसेंटेज इन द सेल प्राइस ऑफ पेंटिंग. आंसर इज, Huggies felt that a model to show patience and works hard in the same way as the creator of the painting does. Thus, he too should have a percentage of its sale. Second question is, why does Alan thinks that the work of an artist is more difficult than that of a model? Answer is, a model has to visit or stand where a painter cannot create anything unique without concentration. At times, art attains the dignity of manual labor as painters have to attain the dignity of manual labor as painters. Third question, explain the line. There are moments when art almost attains to the dignity of manual labor. Answer is, the lines means that art cannot attain glorious heights unless an artist put his heart and soul into the creation of a work. A lot of hard work and time needs to be spent. Fourth question is, who enters the studio and what does he tell Alan? Answer is, a servant enters the studio. He conveys to Alan Trevor that the frame maker wants to speak to him. Fifth question is, when Alan goes out, what does the beggar man do? Answer is, when Alan goes out, the beggar man feels relieved. He is tired as he's been standing in the same pose for a long time, so he sits on a wooden bench behind to take rest for some time. Now let's go through the questions of passage. First question is, what happened that made the old man smile? Answer is, Huggies Erskine was greatly moved by the old beggar man's miserably. He handed over a sovereign and some coppers to him. The old man was startled and a smile speared across his dry lips. Second question is, Huggies left brushing a little at what he had done. What had he done? Answer is, Huggies had done a great and a noble act of human kindness and charity by giving a sovereign to Trevor's poor model. When he left, Huggies blushed a little as he made Gillon. Third question is, why did Huggies receive a charming scolding from Laura? Answer is, Huggies narrated the incident to Laura about his friend's poor beggar model. Laura was impressed by his novel gesture. However, she lovingly scolded him for his extravagance which he couldn't afford. Fourth question is, why did Huggies have to walk home? Answer is, Huggies have done an act of extreme kindness by giving a sovereign beggar model. Consequently, he felt left with very little money and couldn't afford a carriage, so he had to walk home. Fifth question is, what information did Huggy want to have from Alan? Answer is, when Huggy met Alan at night at Palette Club, he wanted to know if he had finished his painting satisfactorily. Sixth passage question है. First question है, for whom is the word him used in the first line? Answer is, Huggies expected that the beggar to be at his home when he returned home. He may be wanting something more from Huggy. Second question is, what did Huggy have at home? What did he want to do with that? Answer is, Huggies have lots of old clothes at home and they were not so much of use of him now. He intended to give those to the poor beggar model as he was dressed in nothing but rags. Third question is, but he looks splendid in them. In which tone is the sentence spoken? Answer is, the tone of the sentence is ironical as he looked a model of perfect beggar. His look had helped Alan create a masterpiece. Fourth question is, I will tell him of your offer. Which offer is referred to in this line? Answer is, Huggy informed Trevor that lots of his old clothes were lying at his home. He wanted to offer those clothes to the poor beggar. This was the offer. Fifth question is, what seems poverty to you is picturesqueness to me is what does the speaker mean by it? Answer is, the rags worn by Trevor's model reflected his poverty, which melted Huggy's heart. However, it seemed a fascinating spectacle to Trevor because that gave him the look of a perfect beggar model. Okay, so first question of 7 passages, what does the Alan tells Huggies about the old beggar? Answer is, Huggies is under the impression that Trevor's old beggar model is extremely poor. Huggies turns him by conveying the information that the old man is one of the wealthiest men in Europe. Second question is, what does Ellen say about the old beggar's fictional position? Answer is, Ellen informs Huggies that the old man is in reality very affluent. He come back from London with an overdrawing his account. He has a house in every capital, tons of gold plates, and can prevent Russia going to war. This is his financial power. Third question is, how is Baron Habsburg a friend of Ellen? Answer is, Baron Habsburg is Ellen's great friend because he buys all the paintings prepared by Ellen and thus saves him from any kind of financial crisis. Fourth question is, what for did Baron Habsburg give the commission to Ellen? Answer is, Baron Habsburg expressed his desire to be a painting as a poor wretched beggar. That was the work of Baron Habsburg, assigned to Alan Trevor and gave him commission. Fifth question is, what do you know about the rags which were worn by the old beggar? Answer is, the rag worn by the old beggar didn't belong to him. In fact, that was an old suit which Trevor had bought while he was in Spain, which he had left to his beggar mother.